Here's a breakdown of what's happening with U.S. air travel and why Sean Duffy, the U.S. Secretary of Transportation, warns it could slow to a trickle. Revolving light. What's the situation? Air travel across the U.S. is already seeing significant disruptions. Thousands of flights canceled or delayed as of early November 2025. The root cause: a federal government shutdown that began around October 1st has left key staff unpaid or furloughed at agencies like the Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) and the Transportation Security Administration (TSA). Specifically, many air traffic controllers are either not reporting to work or are under severe strain, which is forcing the FAA to reduce flight capacity at major airports. Compass: why it could get worse. Secretary Duffy warned, the 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, you're going to see air travel be reduced to a trickle if the shutdown continues. He noted that very few air traffic controllers may come to work, meaning only a handful of flights might take off or land. The FAA has started ordering flight cuts at busy airports to relieve pressure on the controllers. One report says cuts of approximately 10% at around 40 major airports. On safety grounds, Duffy said if staffing shortages continue, there could even be partial closures of U.S. airspace because the system simply can't be managed safely. Checkmark: key consequences for travelers. Flights are likely to be canceled or delayed at much higher rates than usual. Fewer flights means less flexibility, higher stress, and likely increased costs or fewer seat options. If major hubs such as the busiest airports are affected, the ripple effect will hit connecting flights, international travel, and travel during the holiday rush. Airlines, airports and travelers are all being told to brace for massive disruption if the shutdown drags on. Magnifying glass: why this matters beyond just inconvenience. The warning isn't just about delays or cancelled flights, it signals failure of a major national infrastructure system, air travel, if key staff cannot work. Given the holiday season, e.g., Thanksgiving in the U.S., travel demand is high, so the impact is amplified. Economic fallout. Travel, tourism, airlines, airport operations all depend on smooth flows. Disruptions ripple out into broader sectors. Safety concerns. The fact that the FAA and Transportation Secretary are publicly warning that operations could become unsafe elevates this from mere scheduling trouble to a potential safety risk scenario. Abacus: what to watch for, how to prepare. If you're planning travel, especially in the U.S., check flight statuses ahead of time, allow extra buffer time, avoid tight connections if possible. Monitor updates from airlines and airports, many will publish schedule changes, cancellations. Consider alternatives, e.g., different airports, earlier flights if you have flexibility. Be aware of cancellation, rebooking policies. With disruption risk higher, flexibility becomes more valuable. Policymakers: the shutdown's resolution or extension will govern how long this risk remains. The sooner funding operations are restored, the better chance of stabilizing the system. In short, the U.S. air travel system is under acute strain due to staffing and funding issues triggered by the federal shutdown. Secretary Duffy's warning that travel could slow to a trickle is an extremely serious signal, not just marketing hyperbole, that normal service cannot be guaranteed unless the issues are resolved soon.